Hello everybody, welcome to Grand Cross. We have a new game mode this week with the new festival update. It's Hall of Warriors. You unfortunately need the World Tree Rune to do so, but from what I've experienced so far, I did section number 1. It is insane. You can only use a True Awakened character, so that narrows it down. But then, if you want extra buff, you need to use only what it says on the second requirement as well, which is the unknown team for this current situation. So we need full unknown for this. I'm gonna probably go with attack because so if you only use a rank 1, which is like most of the time, it's going to be 100% less effective, which is insane. It's an insane gimmick, but I see what they're doing here. They're trying to give us some difficulty built up. So I'm gonna go with the this unknown team. I don't have Green Hell. I'd recommend that you use her if you have her. I'm hoping she's on the next banner. I didn't pull last time she was on because I knew this festival was coming. So right here, right off the rip, we're gonna show you oh, okay, Trumpet of Victory. So all stats increase when a hero is hit 3 times during the enemy's turn. This is the enemies, by the way, their buffs. Hero gains 1 stack effect, which increase all stats by 10%. Stacks up to 5 times, so that's 50%. Damage dealt increase damage dealt by 100% when the hero uses a skill on enemy with an empty ultimate gauge. So we want to use one of each, and it's really unfortunate. So let's go in here. We're going to use one of these characteristics, and then the AoE for Malene. But if we have retrogression right now, oh, that would be perfect. I'm pretty sure this is going to trigger their buff on the leftmost because I used 3 attacks on him. Yep, see right there. That can stack up to 5 times. And we're only on like level 1 of section 2, so this is insane. Like right out the rip, I think this is one of their hardest game modes to date. Like, maybe a few of them are going to be easy, but, okay, we don't have to use same. Now that their old gauge isn't completely empty, it won't work the same way, but, okay, that's going to also give him stat increase. So it looks like I'm going to take turns on who I'm helping out here. But, look at this. Everyone's getting stronger but me. And thankfully this isn't like Hero Arena where my health stays the same. You actually have to use a different team every time, and you'll see, because we should be able to clear them in about 2 more turns. Let's try to power this up here. Hopefully it doesn't take 3 hits to get you, because that's going to give you a stat buff. Come on, okay, we're good here. And then nobody else is going to get an increase here. They are strong. Like, I thought my unknown characters were built. They're not built for this game mode. And this is with attack crit damage. This isn't even like... This isn't even like me attacking with HP defense like, oh no, why isn't it doing damage? No, this is attack crit. Come on, do extra damage on someone. No, I guess not. Okay, so watch this. Like the end of Hero Arena, when you attack that 5th team, this team is done. Look, right there, it's done. Can't use them anymore. So it's every battle, they're done. And I used 1 rune. So I can only attack... I think actually it's going to let me keep attacking for this section. I don't remember if it uses it for each stage of the section. I hope not, because I don't have enough runes for that. Nobody's got enough runes for that. I wouldn't... Makes sense. You wouldn't ever be able to use runes for anything else if you're doing this consecutively. Okay, so True Awakening and Demon are the quirks for stage 3 right here. So yeah, look at this. I actually used a Demon team. I forgot I already did part 1 of this. I did part 2 a second ago in stage 2. Yeah, this is really confusing. Anywho, yeah, all of these guys I already used, so that's really unfortunate. So of course we got to use him. New Demon King. We have second one, but we can't use him in the same because it's going to give you a... It's going to replace him. It's not like a duplicate. That would be overpowered. I see why they did that, but then again, it's still restricted that it's only True Awakened heroes that you can use, so I also disagree. So I don't have his Holy Relic. I don't really want to use it. But, we might have to. Let's see what we got here for choices. Everyone but the secondary slot. No, let's go with Melly here too. I already used Gelda. I can't use Gelda again. So let's go with this. Increase damage taken. No, damage taken decreases. Anywho. Make sure they're on the right gear. Attack crit. I don't have attack crit for him. He's an HP reliant, so you want to use HP on him, even though he's going to be our DPS character. I know. Backwards. But it makes sense. And then for this demon card set, we're going to go with damage dealt to other races. No, there's a new better one. Increase demon allies basic stats 5%. Attacks debuffed enemy. Yeah, okay. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there's a quirk on these also where you... Wait, I didn't do this. I didn't do associates. That was a close one. So I'm not doing normal associates for this because they also you can't use again. As you can see down here, non-true awakens that are restricted down here, that's because they were secondary. The fact that that's a gimmick too is crazy because that wasn't even here in Hero Arenas. It wasn't even that hard. That's why I'm saying this is one of their hardest game modes to date. Not for the free-to-players, unless you have some crazy built-up stuff like me over time. Because I'm free-to-play as well. I'm barely scraping by on meeting these requirements. Oh, yep, nope, that uses Rune. So every stage, every part to each stage requires a Rune. I think there's 3 set stages. There's 3 stages. There's 5 for each. If you're not including repeats, if you fail, that's 5. That's 15. You need 15 runes to complete this. And that's a perfection run. That's like no fails. So this is ridiculous. This is insane. So every attack you do has to be perfectly set up, which I am not capable of doing because I barely know half the mechanics here. Is it going to be the same as last time? Hit 3 turns. Great. And then it adds another attribute. Last chance. Increase damage dealt to heroes with full ultimate gauge. Don't let them get full ult. Are you kidding me right now? Do you want to make it any more overpowered? All right. Let's get this guy. Kill this guy. Somebody's going to get rampage on my melee, and then I'm going to use melee next turn. If you're wondering why I'm not using melee right now, that's why. This is probably this is the last one I could show you because runes take like what, 12 hours to get another rune? I hate the rune currency. They need to be a little more forgiving, like cut that in half because there's so many game modes to use the runes for. You can't even buy them. If you're a whale, you can't even buy them. This is one that everyone's on the same playing field for. It takes time to get the runes, so this is ridiculous. I don't know who's covering this game mode, but I can't even show you much coverage on it because I only had 2 runes. Gotta use your runes though. And I usually do that to auto clear, and I get them, and I use a Super Awaken. You can get 7 coins that method on the first World Tree Tower stage. Okay, so we're gonna AoE there. Do I have Rampage? Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We want to. Do that. I guess the you needed rank 2 cards. That was stage 1 only. But I bet it's random. It's every time. So you just gotta keep an eye on that, alright? I don't want to give them that 10% buff. I'm more confident in this team than I was of the last with Unknown because Demon are built different nowadays with Demon King, Nelly, Cusack, Gelda. They're just been giving us crazy stuff finally for demons. Okay, I don't have Rampage for him, so don't use that card yet. And left should be dead. All of them. Okay, that one wasn't nearly as bad as I made it out to be, but okay. So each stage you can get all of your teams back. But you got to complete, what was it, 4 or 5 battles in each stage. So eventually it replenishes. There's 3 stages of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, I can't battle because I don't have a rune. See, look at this. This is ridiculous. Like, I don't know why they did that. I don't have this to start. Not enough World Tree runes. But yeah, you're going to need giants for that. And did I use giants yet? I don't think so. So we're good. on this stage. I was wrong. I was wrong. I used giants. Wayne, was this? Nah, I only have 4. I only have 4 True Awakens. See, this is ridiculous. This is very much not free-to-play friendly of a game mode. And I'm gonna be honest. Yes, you get a gem for most of them. Stage 5 on each section doesn't give you that good of a reward. See, gem, 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 gem. Only 1 gem each. And then you get cosmetic. For Purgatory Wild, you're never going to use Purgatory Wild. What is he useful for? What is he... I mean, what does he even do? Wild. Let's switch to Wild real quick. Pull him up. I don't even waste my coins on him. And, his unique just helps Hawk and Oslo and Hawk. Who's gonna... 2 to 3 if you count Hawk and Oslo as 2 separate characters. That is just useless characters. You're not going to use Wild. You're not going to use Hawk. You're not going to use Oslo and Hawk. They're useless. And then he just uses Pierce damage on 1, and then depletion on another 1, and then rank 2 isn't even depleting 2. There's so many other characters that have these things, these quirks, and they're better. And sever damage, like nothing about this. That's max. That's 6 out of 6, and it's not even doing a stat increase on the sever damage ultimate. Like, no, this is not. You don't need his cosmetics. What did it give me? I think it gave me. It gave me one of these outfits. It's useless because now the only 2 stages, Hollow Warriors. Yeah, right there. Acquire from Hollow Warriors. You get that, and then the other one is. You get this. Like, yeah, if you're going for like box CC or any of that, like, it's gonna give you nothing. It's not gonna give you GP. It's gonna give you like 2 points if you're lucky. But if you want completion of constellations, if you're worried about that sort of thing, you're probably not free to play. Or you're not free to play. You're probably a whale anyway. So Hollow Warriors, I think they need to tweak a lot of the mechanics there. It's interesting. I like a new game mode, keeps things, fresh, but I don't think it's worth it. I think the most important thing everybody should be using their runes for is Memory of Earth, 5th Memory. You're going to use it for this. You're going to auto-clear once you've done it for the first time ever, because you're going to get the coins to get 7 of these every week. Every week right there. That is the most important thing. So everything else here, these guys, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then you don't need the cards. Once in a while you need these guys for Holy Relic. Very rare though compared to Super Awakening. This is the biggest ripoff ever. Always was since it was released. You need that. That's like 10. That might even be because you don't get a full 100. You don't even get a full 100 for doing their top stage. You get maybe like 90 out of the 100. So that would be like what 11, 12, maybe even 13 of your runes just to get this, and it's 1. Every other game mode, final boss, everything else. This is such an easy thing to acquire now. A legendary seal, you usually get 200, and you can't even do anything with them because you don't have anything to spend them on because you don't have the currency to do the legendary awakens, true awakenings, and all that stuff. So the only thing that's ever been worth it every week, time and time again, Super Awaken coin. You can never have enough of them. They're used for like everything. They're so important. They're still rare in my opinion. Like these used to be rare. Not anymore. True Awakening, priority. If you guys are worried about your World Tree Rune currency, that's the thing you should be focused on most, first and foremost. But if this guide helped you at all, please drop a like. Help out the small channel. If you like Grand Cross content, let me know what kind of stuff you want me to make in the game. I'll try to do any game mode you request. Having a lot of fun here. So thank you again for watching if you made it this far. And hope to see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.